The American Society of Association Executives responds to criticism over their great ideas call for papers. What are you giving away when you sign that next speaker agreement? And what do associations still need to learn about diversity and inclusion? All of that and more on this week's Association Chat News Flash Briefing. Don't you love it when that music comes in? I know I do. Welcome to Association Chat News. I'm your host, Kiki L'Italienne, and let's talk about this Association Chat News Flash Briefing for the week of September 17th, 2018. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Florence is hitting the East Coast, and while many of you may be still trying to figure out how to handle getting your electricity back and things like that, we had our own hurricane of emotion, of crisis, of dilemma wash over the Association Chat community last week after a simple Facebook post sharing ASAE's new process for applying to speak at next year's Great Ideas Conference became the focus for attention. This happened early last week when members of the group found the language used to describe the suggested session prototypes just a little too familiar, and said that they were too similar to session topics and specialty areas authored by specific consultants throughout the industry. When other session descriptions turned out to indeed have been taken without attribution or citation from published articles in sources like Harvard Business Review and Inc. magazine, then these concerns about intellectual property and plagiarism were heightened, and a question of ethics arose around those concerns, and other aspects of the call for papers were raised. You know, I think a lot of association executives found themselves wondering what would they do if they were in ASAE's shoes. ASAE's CEO, John Graham, issued a statement to the Association Chat community on Friday to address some of this concern, and you can find this statement over on associationchat.com. The statement satisfied many who wanted to make sure that something was being done, that the issue was being addressed, but questions linger. Some posted comments on the community site and asked for follow-up information from ASAE. And some of the questions that they are asking include what changes are being made to make sure that this plagiarized material is found, and what is the auditing process exactly? Are the current speakers agreements fair to speakers and their IP? Have any ASAE or CAE ethics violations occurred? How will this incident impact great ideas? What are the boundaries of ownership when it comes to ideas? And also, and this always comes up every time there is some kind of issue, what can we learn from this? Will there be more answers? Will there be more questions? Or will this conversation simply die away? You can watch for more information here on Association Chat as the story progresses. In other news, on Tuesday, Association Chat welcomes Michelle Mason as our podcast guest, and she'll be answering questions about the work that associations still have to do to get diversity and inclusion right. That all happens on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, live on the Crowdcast platform. And you can find out more and link to register to the chat over on Association Chat. And that's the Association Chat website, you guys, associationchat.com. Be sure to share your take on things over on the Association Chat Facebook group. And if you love this flash briefing and live interviews, please consider becoming an Association Chat Patreon patron. You can support these efforts for as little as $1 a month, you guys. Can you imagine? $1. It takes so little to do so much. Check back in later for the next Association Chat News Flash Briefing. And be sure to sign up on the associationchat.com mailing list so you never miss out on another Flash Briefing. Ever, ever, ever. Hope you have a great week, everyone. See you soon.